let's get out to the East Bay in Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
We play to win. Let's go!
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, being chased out left. Finding room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll set up a throw. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A 5-yard touchdown run. As his.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. He'll drop to throw. Partner, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. It's their quarterback with his second.
Hey, that's the way to finish. That's the way to finish. In your face.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his big tight end, Fant. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Dancing to his left. Now he's and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a gain of 34.
Let's go.
How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold one. And he's taken down.
And Lobo.
Hey, check my 50.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. The throw taken in by Hamilton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And sometimes...
Okay, ready?
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Snap.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And some room to roam now. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 46 yards.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He completes this to Sutton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll drop the throw. Solid, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught.
Let's go. 8 read. Deep rip.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Shane Ray in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. He'll look to throw. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Got a man open, it's Sutton. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 4. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Maurice Hurst able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll look to throw.
This offensive line flat out cannot.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, touchdown.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Watch the run.
Shoot.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now back to throw. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
He's got this complete to Hamilton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll set up to throw. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-yard touch.
We go. 15 line. 15 line. Snap.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It got his man complete.
Pass interference. Offense.
Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. 2nd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your...
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 97 yards.
On the set.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come off the ball hard. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there.
Check, check.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Hey, Haywood. You're out. 61. Matchbox lights. Look, squeeze. Lead grip.
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 57 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. 23 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. It's their corner.
Touchdown, baby. I see you over there.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. General West. Alert. Right on.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 48 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Looking to throw.
As a general rule.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Josh Doxson with his...
Let's go now. 50, plant.
Rip right. Double tight.
Snap.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Ready. 30 base.
Watch the run.
Get it.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
50, check back 50. Get your swarm on.
2.
They'll set up a throw, escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down inside the 10, and down to the 7-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again. Buying time to his left. Touchdown, Broncos.
Ready? 10 Tucson.
Mike's 50. You're going night.
Deep grip.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Sutton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Forced out to his left. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Shane Ray. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offense.